Hello, everyone. Wanted to address this issue with the customer that called in and was kind of getting a dead end voicemail. Going to get the cart ahead of the horse a little bit. And we're going to take a look at the numbers that customers are directed to when they press 1 or press 2 or press 3. So when someone calls in to schedule service, they press 1. That call is sent to 478-621-7455, which I'm assuming is the BDC down in Macon. When someone presses 2 to check the status of their vehicle, it's sent into the store at 678-783-2830. And what happens with that number, who it rings, I'm not sure of. What happens, what's the disposition of this check the status of my vehicle in service call. I'm not sure of the disposition, the final disposition. After the phone is not answered, where does it go to? I'm not sure. But this is what happens on the back end, and I want to illustrate what happened with this particular customer. So I'm going to search for a call for the past, I'll make it 2 days. We'll put in the phone number and find it. And here we go. For the past 2 days, on the, let's see, on Wednesday, here we go, on Wednesday, the 17th at 2:20, called in, press schedule service. It looks like we may not be recording those. I'll go back in a minute to check that, but you can see the call came in from the customer scheduling the service or to schedule service. Then the customer called back in to check the scheduled service. And again, called back in at 8 a.m. Let's see, that was, that next morning or in the morning at 8:25 to check that status. So that's what the customer is doing at 8 a.m. At 8:25, the customer is trying to check the status of their vehicle. That early in the morning, I'm not sure what, how the calls are being handled. At 8 a.m., there's probably no one there. At 8:25, possibly, right? But those calls are going directly into the service department. Finally, almost an hour later, the customer called in and pinged the receptionist. And so I will let you listen to that conversation.
Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Hey, Chris. My name is Mark Bauer, and I had a service appointment scheduled this morning to have some rim repair. Trying to be understanding, as I'm sure during COVID, staffing levels are challenged. But drove all the way down from Blue Ridge, which was about 2 hours through the rain, about 15 minutes out from my scheduled appointment, received a text from Ulissa that the appointment had been canceled. Okay. Happened to be sitting in stop and go traffic, so responded to the text. Basically, let me know what next steps are. Kind of got ghosted at that point. Called to follow up. Tony answered the phone, said Ulissa was with a customer, put me on hold for 5 minutes. I pulled over by the side of the road, hung up, called back, got Tony again, and told Tony the circumstances and said, look, if you're going to put me on hold for 5 minutes, if you can come back somewhere in the middle and let me know a status of Ulissa with her customer, that would be great, because I'm driving through the rain right now and I don't know what to do because my appointment's been canceled. And so, unfortunately, that exchange was not pleasant. So if you could give me a call at 850-228-8296. Again, I just would like to know what to do from here relative to the appointment. I'm still in Atlanta. Understand you can't do the rims. That's fine, but I don't want to have to make another trip to Atlanta, nor do I want to have somebody come and pick the car up, put another 250 miles on it to bring it back to Atlanta for the rims. So I know rim repair people are mobile rim repair, so perhaps you can bring them to me. but just needed to call and discuss with you. Thank you.
All right, so that's the complete phone call. You can hear the frustration of the customer. I'm not sure what the disposition of those calls were. I am going to check to make sure that we are recording those phone calls that are going into the bridge, so we'll have a little better idea. So just bear with me a second. I will do this kind of real time so you can see what is involved. So I can look at this service number. Yep, it's set to do not record. So I am going to set it to record. The same thing with the status. Yes, record. So now going forward, all of those will be recorded and we can follow those phone calls along. Sorry for the lengthy video, but I wanted you to hear everything that is involved. If there's any questions I can answer, anything I can do for you, please let me know. Don't hesitate. Have a great day.